everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. So today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Autobots Blurr. So let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this figure. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! Okay, so here is the Generations Deluxe Class Blurr, fully transformed into his vehicle. Man, I will say I do like the vehicle mode on this figure. A bit of issue with mine in terms of the coloration, but it still looks really nice. Now, truth be told, this is a redeco, slight remold of the Generations Deluxe Class Drift. Never got the Generations Drift version of this mold, but I can tell you that the Drift version has a lot bigger spoiler. You know, it's jutting out, but this one has a little more flatter spoiler. And now the main issue with mine is that you can see the plastic color is yellowing. I don't know why. It looks weird and gross. Well, it's an old figure, it's been loved, you know, but hey, it still holds up really nicely, so it still holds up really well after so many years. Yeah, I got this figure like years ago, and yeah, but still, it looks really nice. It has some nice details on the front bumper, nice headlights right here, nice red taillights as well. You can see nice exhaust pipes. I guess that's what they're called, exhaust pipes, maybe, I don't know. Got nice tinted windshields right here, which is pretty cool. Got nice Autobot symbol right there, and nice rolling wheels, so he can definitely roll. That's the only thing should, and I do like the dark blue paint, you know, that's coming down the figure right here, so that's pretty cool. That's awesome. So would have been nice if the dark blue paint was on this section right here, but oh well, it is what it is. It still looks really, really nice in my opinion. So now he comes with a weapon right here. He actually comes with 3 weapons, so 2 guns are being stored in the vehicle mode at the doors sections right here, and one more. He comes with this big sniping rifle right here, and that is pretty cool. I do quite like the molding on this gun. Very, very long. I do quite like that. It does have this section right here that can actually flip out. There's another handle right here for his other hand, so that's pretty cool. I do quite like that. So yeah. So now you can store this in vehicle mode. You come under here. There is a clip section right here, and what you're supposed to do, make sure everything's flush. So just clip this on, and there you go. There you have storage for your weapon in vehicle mode. Yay! Hooray for storage. So now let us get down to the most important comparisons that we have to make right here. And speaking of which, here is Blurr compared with the Titans Return version of Blurr and the Studio Series 86 version of Blurr. And can you say night and day between these two Blurs? I mean, oh, well, the Generations version of Blurr gave us a good vehicle mode, a really good vehicle mode, but inaccurate vehicle mode. I mean, it's supposed to represent IDW Blurr, which is nice. But in terms of cartoon accuracy, Studio Series 86 Blurr definitely wins, hands down, for me anyway. I mean, this guy is not bad. The Titans Return Blurr is not that bad, but a little bit of inaccuracy with the wheels, because he never had wheels in the cartoon. He was always hovering, and that's what the Studio Series 86 version is doing. So yeah. So yeah, in my opinion, honestly in my opinion, I think the Studio Series 86 Blurr is the best mainline G1 Blurr that we've ever gotten. So yeah, that is definitely in my opinion. You know, it's agree, as always, agree to disagree. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the ultimate comparisons right here. Okay, so I think we are pretty much done with the vehicle mode itself, and yeah, let's just transform Mr. Blurr into his rare bot mare. Now the transformation on this guy is pretty simple. There's one bit of the transformation that kind of frustrates me a little bit, but we'll get into that a little bit. Anyway, the first thing you want to do, you want to split this this front hood section right here. You want to split all this. It's going to be a little bit difficult. There we go. Split it like that. And we're going to take these panels right here and just bring them out. And this is going to be a pain in the butt to do, because we're you can see this pops off very easily. I don't know why, but anyway. Let's just do that first and just rotate the arm down, and there you go. There you have one arm all done. Yeah. But anyway, let's transform this side, and let's see if we can transform this side without popping it off. And okay, so let's just bring this over on a double hinge. Oh, it popped off again. Yeah, already issue with this figure. Let's just bring this over on the double hinge and just unfold the arm down, and there you have two arms. Oh, what's going on with this Blurr? I don't know. Yeah, I can already tell you. Oh man. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, untap the doors, like so. Untap the doors, and just flip in the windows, like that, and then take this chest panel right here and just bring this up, and that would tap into a slot right in there, and there we go. And then I can take the legs and just unfold them, they're kind of tight, there we go, and just unfold them, split the legs. Now this side bugs me very much because it bumps into this plastic, and I don't like that. So yeah, you're gonna have to force the plastic. Oh, that's just, no, that doesn't sound good. Oh man, that does not sound good. Anyway, just bring the foot up. And this side is much smoother because there's less plastic to bump into, so that's pretty nice. So this side I like, this side I don't like. No. Yeah, no. But anyway, let's raise up the camera a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. And he has no arms! Unfortunately. That's because his stupid arms just popped off like that. It's so stupid, anyway. I already don't like this figure. Oh man, but anyway. I'm already not becoming a fan of this figure. I'm sorry. The arms just popped off like very easily. Anyway, just bring down these ball joints right here on this hinge, and now we can just pop the arms back in. Let's hope they don't pop off again. There we go. Let's pop this back in, and there we go. And there you have Blurr, fully transformed into his robot mode. Now, the design of the robot mode, it looks decent, it looks alright. I'm not a big fan of this robot mode. I mean, it's supposed to represent IDW Blurr. I don't really remember how IDW Blurr is supposed to look like. Hold on. Okay, I am back. I'm looking at pictures of IDW Blurr right now, and yeah, the figure doesn't look like IDW Blurr. That's all I can say for that. I mean, yeah, the figure doesn't really look like IDW Blurr. I mean, the head definitely looks like IDW Blurr. I mean, I like the head sculpt on this guy. I do quite like the head sculpt. And you can technically see the mouth right in there. You know, nice blue for the eyes. A bit dark blue paint on this on his head crest right here. I mean, the head sculpt definitely resembles IDW Blurr's head sculpt, but the rest of the figure, no, not really. Because he's just a straight repaint of Drift, and that's pretty much it, just with a new head. They didn't even bother to give us a new IDW Blurr, really? Anyway, so, but I mean, it's aight. It's okay. I'm not crazy about his robot mode. I'm not crazy about it. Even the legs. The legs, I don't care for it. I don't care about the feet. I don't care about the legs. They're too thick for me. Blurr's legs are supposed to be skinny. He's supposed to be skinny, but fat legs, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work for me. So yeah, while this mold does work for Drift, it does work for Drift very nicely. I don't think it works for Blurr, and I'm not sure if you can hear the dog barking in the background. I can wait. Okay. You know how annoying my dog is. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's just meh. It's just meh for me. I mean, this figure is just meh for me. The fact that it's yellowing, don't like that at all. Just disgusting. But yeah, it's aight. It's aight. The best Blurr for me is still Studio Series 86 Blurr. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. So let's move on to the articulation, shall we? Let's so the articulation, the head. Hey, take the gun out. Take the gun out. The head can move up like that, but not too much. You know, gonna move up a little bit. It can rotate, but the swivel at the neck is quite tight, so I'm not gonna move it that much because I'm scared of breaking it. The shoulders can rotate a full 360. They can move up and down like that, I guess. I don't know. The shoulders can move up like that. Can move back like that. Hey, it's a thing you can do. Hey, it's due to transformation. He has a bicep swivel right here, and he does have a double jointed elbow, which is pretty cool in my opinion. He does have a wrist swivel right here at the ball joint for the hand, and the hand can move inward as well. What else? What else do we have here? These the legs can move up that far, can move back only that far. He does have a thigh swivel. He does have a knee joint. It's about 90 degrees of bend, and sadly no ankle tilt, and that really bugs me. That throws me off. Yeah, I kind of wish he had ankle tilts because he can't really pose that well. But okay, whatever. Now, in terms of his two small little guns, they're stored at the sheaths right here, so you can actually pull them out just like so. Pull them out so you can actually take a look at them. Whoa! And the other gun just flew away. Let me get that. Got it. There we go. Don't know how it flew away. Does it have wings? Does this gun have wings? Let me tell you. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. No, it doesn't have wings. Oh, it doesn't have wings. It can't fly, but anyway. So yeah, we have these two little guns, which are nicely molded. And no, they're not compatible with your blast effects, unfortunately. But oh well, it's what it is. So yeah. Now the thing you can do with these weapons, you can put them into Blurr's hands, so they can hold them and pew pew bang bang if he wants to. But this side though, he doesn't hold the gun really well on this side because it just droops. It just droops. Oh, that's unfortunate. There you go. Another thing you can do with these two little guns, you can actually plug into the sniping rifle right here. So you get these two tabs and can tab into these slots right in there. So these will just tab in right in here like so. Just tab in like so, and take the other gun and tab it in like so, and there you go. There you have a combined sniping rifle with a stand, like a stand, you know, with sniping rifles do have. But I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, well, it's cool. It's just cool. It's just cool. It just looks so cool, you know. This big huge sniping rifle with like a tripod stand. As I use that term loosely. Now, of course, you can give him this big huge sniping rifle and take this other handle and swing it out, and take the other hand, and now you can just plug that in, which can be a little bit hard to do, and because, you know, yeah, it's a little bit, hey, so it's kind of hard to do. There we go. Just, I mean, hey, sniping rifle, come on, go into Blurr's hand, thank you. And then man, it's kind of hard to do. There we go, there you have that. And just rotate his head a little bit, and there you go. There you have Blurr holding the sniping rifle like that. So hey, that's pretty cool. That I can say I like. That I like. I really like this. I dig this. very much. I mean, the figure itself, I'm meh with it, but this pose, this display, you know, for Blurr, it looks nice. It looks really good. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Another thing, well, the best thing I would like to do with these two little small guns, that Blurr has, you know, with him, I would just store them into the sheaths. You know, I can just, you know, save some space, you know, save some space on my shelves. So I'm just gonna store them into the sheaths, just like so, just like that, and there we go. Let me check my battery and see how much this is at. Oh, only 49% left, so we are almost there. We are almost done filming with this review, so yay! Let's not let the phone die. But anyway, yeah, it's a decent figure for what it is. You know, it's okay. I'm not crazy about it. You know, I'll just take this gun and just plug this onto its back, just like so. There we go. There we go. So yeah. Alrighty, so I think we are pretty much done with the robot mode, and let's just bring in some comparisons right here. So let's go. And here we have Blurr compared with the Titans Return Blurr and the Studio Series 86 Deluxe Class Blurr. And can you say night and day? I mean, yeah, you can see, wow. I mean, yeah, I'm aware that this is supposed to represent IDW Blurr, but not really. It doesn't do the design justice. These two are meant to, you know, represent G1 Blurr, you know, but this was, you know, sold in the Generations line, so I guess it's also G1 Blurr, technically. But yeah, in terms of G1 cartoon accuracy, this one wins. Yeah, it wins hands down for me. I mean, look at this Blurr. Look at how gorgeous this looks. Look at how good this looks. It looks great. It looks great in robot mode, looks great in vehicle mode, and, you know, has ankle tilts, has a waist swivel. Thank you. I mean, this one has a waist swivel too, but no ankle tilts, unfortunately. This one at least has ankle tilts. So that is amazing. I do quite like that. And it's not a headmaster, because he's not supposed to be a headmaster. This one is a headmaster, unfortunately. So, yeah. As far as Blurr goes, Studio Series 86 Blurr is my favorite Blurr figure ever. So it's the best mainline G1 Blurr that we've ever gotten. So it's the most cartoon accurate Blurr, and yeah, just more fun to mess with than this. I mean, yeah, well, I've transformed this guy a couple of times and the arms always pop off, which is a big issue for me. So yeah, I gotta say, this one definitely wins in the Blurr department. Yeah, it definitely wins. It wins. This one is close second, but this one is in the bottom place, unfortunately. But yeah, I just wanna, you know, point out to you guys that you can see, while this is an okay attempt, an okay first attempt, first try, good try, but not great. You know, it's not a great figure by any means. And then it got better, and then it got way better. So yeah, if you ever see this Blurr, pick it up, because he is so much more worth it than this. Well, that's in my opinion anyway. So yeah. But yeah. Well, we all know how opinions work. We are all entitled to our own opinions, but hey, this guy, highly recommended. Yay! So, alright, so that is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Blurr, and overall, it's okay. You know, it's aight. You know, I'm not crazy about this figure. The successful mode is the vehicle mode. That's the only successful mode for this figure. The robot mode is, it's okay. I'm just not too crazy about this robot mode. No. I mean, it's supposed to represent IDW Blurr, but it doesn't do the design justice, because this looks nothing like IDW Blurr. No, looks nothing. Looks like Drift. So yeah, Hasbro kind of dropped the ball on this Blurr, unfortunately. I mean, the head sculpt is nice. The head sculpt definitely screams IDW Blurr, but The rest of it, not really. No, not really. In terms of the paintwork, he has good paintwork here and there, but okay. He has, you know, dark blue paint for the toes, red for the knees, you know, gold paint for the crotch. Why? I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, it looks okay. It looks fine on the shelf. And yeah, but I'm not too crazy about it. I'm sorry. Yeah, in terms of the articulation, it's a little bit limited for the legs because he has no ankle tilts and no waist swivel. I mean, usually I don't care about waist swivel, but hey, he doesn't have a waist swivel. At least the other times, the other blurs, like in the present timeline, you know, the Times Return version and the Studio Series 36 version, they both have waist swivels, which is nice. This one doesn't have a waist swivel, unfortunately. So yeah, he doesn't have ankle tilts, and that bugs me really, really much. So yeah. In terms of the transformation, not as smooth as I would like because the shoulders pop off very, very easily during the transformation. I was trying to be careful with it, but then they just pop off during the transformation. So and then this foot, I don't like this foot. This foot, the way it transforms, you have to bump some plastic, and that kind of irks my soul. Yeah, that kind of bugs me a little bit, but oh well, it is what it is. So yeah, it's not great. Not great. It's decent. It's decent enough. It's okay. It's okay at best. So. Alright, so if I were to rank this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to give this guy a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about this figure. I mean, it's just okay. It's just okay. So yeah, 6.5 out of 10. Good try. Good try, Hasbro. Good attempt. But okay, so yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel and if you want to see some more reviews of older figures, feel free to click the subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my I guess, yeah. I don't really have a Generations playlist. I guess I can create one. Yeah, you can always check out my Generations playlist, so I'm going to create that playlist soon, so I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below, so you can check it out as well. And yeah, and I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers, there you have the Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Autobots Blur, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out!